In most cases, it is that talent that forms your purpose in life. And I always tell people that the moment you die grumbling and complaining, you will not even go to heaven. God made us, the way God created us, that He thought we are going to use our hands, our legs, our brain, our hearts for furtherance of His glory. So the moment you live, you are grumbling all the time, complaining about life, I'm telling you straight in the face that you will never go even to heaven. So which skill shall you have? It is that talent you have which you must turn into a skill through training, through practice, through reading, through listening, through sharing. It will certainly become a skill and finally into a competence so that you can mint money. Like I mint money when I'm talking, or like Ronaldo when he's playing football. Football was a talent. He read a lot about football. He prayed a lot about football. He shared everything about football. Everything about football. Now he's a star. I want you to become a star in your own talent. Kind of don't neglect your talent. You could be beginning today. That would be the reason why I'm here. Then the other hand, how shall you use and spend your money? You must have a goal on how you're going to use and spend money. Then the other, how do you spend your time and leisure? Recreation and fun. There must be a way to spend your time and leisure in this world. Then what about your marriage plans? I always tell people that in this world, do whatever it takes, but never break a family. Do whatever it takes, but never break a family. I am a head teacher, but when parents come to me and say that I'm always very glad and tell them, take away that hogwash. Tell them because they realize that they want to eat up. What is your marriage plan? What place shall you have in your life? And how shall you contribute to community? And finally, how shall you consult? Now I request, and humbly request, each of us to reflect on the above questions. At your own time, at your own free will, try to reflect. You will automatically discover your purpose in life when you reflect on those ones, so that you don't live a purposeless life. Because when you live a purposeless life, you will not even go to heaven. That's an guarantee. You'll get it out. Amen. The other thing is that if you act on them on a daily basis, it will lead you to personal development. My favorite topic, and I will spend just around 10 minutes on it, and will enjoy it. There must be goals on education, and your education for you and your children. You must have goals on your career, for you and your children. There must be goals on saving and investment. You and your family. There must be goals on spirituality, because you did not create yourself. There must be goals on recreation and fun. You must take time off of your business schedule to have fun and recreation, otherwise you die of stress and pressure. Then there must be goals on family and friends. Family and friends. We come here to do whatever we are going to do. That is family. There must be goals on your family and friends. You must have a network of friends. You must have your family at the back of your mind all the time. You must have personal growth. Personal growth goals. And finally, healthy goals. Now, for all intent, if you want to live well and live up to the next 100 years like I propose to live, the resources you have, and you have very many resources, each one of us, by the way, on a serious note, we have 3 major resources which God has endowed all of us with. One is energy. Yes or no? Yes. 2 is time. Yes or no? Yes. 3 is that little income you have. Please, and I'm saying please, use part of the energy you have for your education. Use part of the time you have for your education. Don't tell me that you did a degree and finished. No. Use part of the income you have for your education, for you and your children. Use part of the energy you have for your career. That upward progression in the jobs you are doing. At one time I was a teacher. I became a head teacher. Blah, 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 blah. You keep on growing. Then use part of the time you have, the energy you have, for saving. I know they are going to say a lot about saving. You must save whether you like it or not. Part of the energy, part of the time. Give some of your time for saving, and then part of your time to save. Then spirituality. You do not create yourself. Is it okay? Part of the energy you have, part of the time you have, and part of the income you have, use it on what? Spirituality. Then recreation and fun. You must spare time for recreation and what? And fun. I'm 58 and a half years, but you can see. You can see. I'm only growing younger. If I didn't have this great head, you would not even imagine. So you must use part of that time, that income you have, and the energy, recreation and what? And fun. Then family. Family is very important. Kind of work with your family, work with your family and friends. You must have a network of friends. Because let me tell you by the way, the most important resource you have are friends. Sometimes even your family. Is it okay? Sometimes it will never be your family. It might be these friends you meet here in a cooperative what? Those will be your most important friends to some of us. It could be your most important, and you should nurture that resource. Is it okay? But then the other one, personal growth. Members, reading 1,000 times. Read every day. You must become a great reader. You must become a great listener. You must become a great speaker. You must, as a necessity. And I'll tell you the advantages. When you read all the time, you never grow old. The brain doesn't feed on food. It only feeds on what? Most welcome, my lady. Round of applause. I'm going to do my exercise that when you left Bobo Aces, I went to there. When you left Kapola High, I went to there. I was also in Bobo, I'm also in Bobo. So you can imagine. You're most welcome, sir. Thank you. Now, personal growth. Let's read. Let's read everything there is to read every day so that the brain doesn't get what? Exhausted and bored. The brain doesn't feed on food. It only feeds on what? Information. Now, finally, healthy goals. You must have a plan for physical exercises. You must have a plan for medical what? Checkup. Every week, I go for medical checkup. Every week I go for medical checkup. And every week I walk for 20 kilometers. You can imagine you be a mobile one to move. They want you to invest in this. And next time, the only thing I will ask you is let us have a club for doing recreation and fun. So that every weekend you meet, even if it's 30 minutes, that's for walking. You have a good fun. So I'm being very fast because time. As long as we live in this world, we must utilize the resources we have in fulfillment of their love, so that we live balanced way. And let me tell you, if you're spending 50% of your time here, even 50% here, even 50% here, don't spend 5% here. Otherwise, if it were a wheel, a car wheel, it will not balance. Isn't it? You must balance that wheel of your life, where you spend time on career, on service, on everything. You must, as a matter of necessity. And I want today to be the beginning of that time. That's my guarantee. You come back and say, that man, thank you so much. There must be time to live, and it must be equal. Don't tell me I am sick, I am old, no. I'm telling you, don't tell me. The reason why you are sick is because you don't do this. My fellow teacher knows, I've seen teachers who retire at 60 years, and he dies after 70, at 62 years, isn't it? The reason is, they spend all their time on their career in offices, putting on their suits. They ignore the exercises. They ignore the education and fire because all of them are putting on what? So, isn't it? You know the history of all the teachers, simply because they spend all 35 years in office, in suits. You spend all your time on for instance, on what? family, and then they ignore.
Are you recording now?
Yeah.
In education, somebody has a PhD, but is the poorest in the world.
I'm going to share it.
Hogwash.
I
If you have a PhD, then
to the
what
group.
do you study?
So
That means there are things you ignore in your life, studying and what?
through the Zoom.
You ignore the studying cooperative what?
So,
I wish you became a Amina. I second half of the
before we go to record for him, we're going to
I get you.
but let's see as slow. Make sure you balance the screen. Is it okay? You might think, I'm 60, my friend. You still have about 40 years to go. Make sure you balance the wheel of life.
because
Make sure you balance the wheel of life. Otherwise, you're struggling so much.
The other side, you
You ignore this.
Sorry.
You struggle so much. Every time you are in church, you ignore your family. Don't you remember a pastor whose family were talking to their father? Don't you remember? Don't you remember? The man was in church 24/7. He ignored the family and what? Friends. You know personal growth. Personal growth means you must read. I read every day. Every week I buy a book. These books are just 5,000. 5,000. You must read every day. Every day. So the brain remains alert. Amina. So it's magic. Otherwise, if you don't balance the wheel of life, you will never have a fulfilled what? Life members. Let's understand. You don't have a fulfilled life. You're only looking hospital. Your family will go away. You remain alone. Have you seen rich people? There's a rich man I know. Very rich, very rich. Very rich, one of the biggest politicians around. When his son was dying, he was burying his son, he said, I wish I didn't neglect my son. You remember? The late former king, he died with only a grand. Because you neglect each one of these personal development entails, you handle each and every aspect of this, you will develop. The result is, if you neglect any, you will die prematurely. Is it okay? You have a lot of stress and diseases. You concentrate on your career and ignore savings and what? Investment. I want to believe that setting up this cooperative society will go a long way in trying to answer many of our above goals in our lives. Is it okay? Right. Do you agree? Yes. Do you agree? Yes. For instance, personal growth, there will be opportunities to learn. And we are going to begin to learn today, isn't it? There will be opportunities to learn, to read, and to listen to new what? Ideas. Number two, there will be a lot of saving and what? Investment. We shall practice saving and investment, which will lead to growth and development at the personal level. Is it okay? And at the family level. Number three, family and friends. We shall have a network of friends and people to rely on, just in case there's any challenge. So let's not ignore. The other one, recreation fund. We shall. The one recreation means to recreate yourself. Me speaking like this, speaking like this, I've now recreated my what? I am better than you speaking like this. I am recreating myself, Amina. This thing will help us to create our slaves. Doesn't give you have a problem. The people are knowledgeable. Some of us are quite involved. They are there. Use the networks you're going to have today. Now, career growth. There are opportunities for growth in our careers. You never know. You could learn the market. You could learn the network of a deal here. As long as you don't keep quiet, don't come here and keep quiet. You say what you want to say. Use your mouth. The law of usage says anything you have on your body and you don't use it, it loses its vitality. Even if you have a private parts and you don't play sex, it loses its vitality. If you don't speak, you lose your vitality. Anything you have on your body and you don't use it, because God made us, the way God made us, you're supposed to use the brain. If you don't use it, it loses its vitality. If you don't use your hands, they lose their vitality. If you don't use your private parts, you become impotent. Now, so maybe let's grab this opportunity which has come in 2023. Is it okay? Remember, opportunities look for those who are ready. Who are ready for them. So I pose a question. Are you ready? Yes or no? Yes. If you're ready, don't keep quiet. Because the angels are recording. Please do it. Are we ready? Yes. Good. Sometimes it's not possible to get a chance. But then God told me this word. It might never sometimes